here I am in Middleton. It's been a long time. It's all changed this, but what hasn't changed is McBride's. My mother used to work there as a kid before we left for Halifax. My mother throughout the years she worked at McBride's, but this has all changed. Look at this. This bus station obviously wasn't. This bus station wasn't here then. In the same place, but none of this was here. It was all like in rows, like a diagonal, kind of sort of slanting off. And that's my first proper hiding. Beaten up was. I'll take you to it. And the kid that did it, he was a short, stumpy little thing. But what's incredible is that he ended up in I was in Panama Joe's in '98, and I was working on the fire bar, and he turned up and I recognised his little ugly face. I went, I remember you. He said, fucking hell, it's Jeffrey Heathcote, isn't it? And he was in Panama's at Genesis downstairs that night. I couldn't believe that I know you from when I was a kid. He says, oh my god, him and another idiot, they beat me up, man. I was crying and all the rest of it. I'll never forget it, man. And all this was kind of like just completely and utterly changed, and it was kind of like on diagonal. None of this was here, and it was all kind of sort of like.
This bus station is patrolled by the Greater Manchester Police Public Transport Unit.
So there's no covers, there were like kind of stands with like a shack above. A few of them was, anyway. So, yeah, it was, just brought back memories, but all this cover and stuff wasn't here. But, yeah. So what I'll do is I'll keep the camera going because I've got to save the battery. That's the Middleton Shopping Centre. It just brings back so many beautiful memories, man, because as Joe Allen will tell you, those are the best years. Everything was a goddamn adventure, and I mean it was a goddamn adventure. And obviously I left when I was 10, but it's a beautiful thing to see it all. Oh god. If I remember rightly, this is Tommy's Fish Bar. It's changed its name to Middleton Fish Bar. Although I don't remember it being there. I remember it being a little bit further up. I'm more than positive. Unless it's changed its name. But it does look familiar. I mean, it was... But you know, it's the same old story when things seem bigger than they are when you're a kid. Jeffrey's Amusement. But I'm more than positive that Tommy's Fish Bar is just a little bit further up here. Because I don't remember it being that far back. Now Tesco, that was where, before they built that, my mother worked at the Middleton Swimming Baths. And Middleton Swimming Baths was like a recreation centre, she worked there. And to connect Middleton Recreation Centre, there used to be this kind of sort of like long thing, long bridge that connected over the road. I remember one of her friends who worked at Middleton thing, he took me on top of that. So not like the glass, not like the bridge that connected from the centre to the other side of the road. He actually took me on top of it. I was shitting myself. But it used to be there, and obviously it's a Tesco now. It's all kind of something completely changed. The Warwick, that's bus stop stands. That'll always be a Moonraker hub. A lot of great things have happened here. It's a very, very beautiful, special place. Yeah, it is Tommy's chippy.
I emptied all that out, so now
But,
there's bottles in it, so it's in the back alley.
Yeah, it is all the way down there. It's like it's been shortened. It's definitely not there, it's further down. So I have walked past it. And that's
You didn't do it,
it's
so
important.
it's full, whereas that was the bottom.
The Moonraker mythology has a rich and varied history. You're telling me. Very, very important place this. A lot of people still have no idea. So, where did my grandmother, Dynamite Fader, used to drink? She used to drink in the Brit. But this was her main spot. This is where it all went down, man. What I'll do is I'll go in there for a drink later on. I'm not sure whether it's open or but it is. This is where she drank, and I'll take you to the table exactly where she used to sit. And all this, the bar used to be just there. She used to sit at the table here. So the bar was there. She used to sit at the table just around here. She'd always sit there and plunk herself down and just get pissed out of her head. Like the Irish one she is. Okay, so the cinema at Middleton Cinema used to be here. This is where Middleton Cinema used to be, where I watched Back to the Future and Rocky IV. And Rocky IV with my cousin Lulu, when she was living with my nana temporarily. And she was the first one, my cousin Lulu, who told me about gum boils and how to get rid of gum boils. Basically just like hot water and salt and so on and so on. It's tragic, isn't it? All these sorry faces, man. It's really tragic, but I'm afraid I'm the original. I'm the one that was here. But it's just bringing back memories. So it's called the Edgar Wood now, but it was the Dusty Miller. So when she got bored out of the Roebuck, she'd just go like a few meters down and plunk herself in there and then get barred out of there. But what I will tell you, let's still see if, and obviously this isn't live time now, so obviously nobody's telling me, showing me, prompting. It's all just genuine memories. So when I would come into into the Roebuck with her or go see her, there used to be a back entrance. That's it there. Show you exactly. So basically it's the back of the Roebuck. Obviously in 1985, 1986, there used to be a back entrance. I'm not sure whether it's still here. This is the one that I would always say, hey, it is still here. So this, it wasn't there. I'm more than positive you used to be able to get in the back entrance here. So there used to be two entrances to the Roebuck, and that would be the one there. So that's the way I used to go in anyway, rather than kind of go around. But I'll just take you the quick route to where I used to go. So old Dynamite, she she'd walk into town, really, more than anything. When she could. I think it's very rare she got like a taxi from there to there. But it's not a long walk. So basically what you've got there is the bowling green. There. But a lot of the time there used to be a recreation park, like really orange, you know, like orange gravel on and so on and so on. Whether that's still there, I don't know. But what I'll do is I've got to save my data today, because obviously I'm doing things, a lot of things in lifetime, and it's kind of sort of like I've got to keep the camera going, because oh, it's bringing back memories now. So there's two ways into my nana's. There's Parkfield there. So when you go in there, it's like a haven of flats. But that's not the way I used to go, if I remember rightly. A lot of the time I would come out round. But just for evidence sake, we'll take you through to Parkfield, and I'll take you to the where it all started for me. 39 Parkfield Flats. I do miss my nana. She was a funny old codger, man. Serious. She would a lot of the time. There's two different ways, because what it does is it's like a rabbit's warrens off. I don't know. From there, but you can get in this way. Oh, it's just so smaller. As a kid, everything is so much bigger. And the amount of times I used to sit on this wall. And that opposite there is where me and Joe Allen used to go to Cubs. He'll tell you. So into my nana's flat, there was a side entrance and there's the front entrance. And I'll show you both. So the front entrance, so in here, and obviously as you can see, number 39 there, so 39 there, that's it there. So obviously I can get in, yes. So this is where it all started for me. This is my nana's old flat, where she had a chip fire, a chip pan fire, and the whole kitchen went up in black smoke. The flat didn't burn down, it's just the whole kitchen which went in smoke. Obviously she had a friend at 38. This side entrance I was telling you about, you could get through there, and where the guy's lawn mowing now, you could get out onto the main, to the other exit, to where the used to be with the Cubs. But I used to play up and down these stairs. I used to do all kinds of things under there. But what's really interesting is, I'll never forget as a kid being kind of sort of like traumatized. I was like 9 years old. She threw me out because I was pissing her off. And what would happen is, when we lived at 11 Furness Road, my nana would be constantly looking after me, but she'd had enough of me one day, so I had this plastic ball. She was a blue ball, a blue plastic ball, and she'd go on, fuck off! And she threw the ball at me, and without me knowing, it just went straight over my head. And I just remember being really, really upset by that. And I'm on about like really upset. So, tragic days, man. Well, not tragic days, it kind of some of the best time of your life. So, I say I don't want to get on people's privacy, but this is the kitchen. This is where it all went up inside because of a chip pan fire. Oh god, it hasn't changed, man. None of it's changed. It really hasn't. So this is the living room, 239, and here was my nana's bedroom. So it was a one-bedroom flat, and I would sleep on the couch as a kid. There's nowhere else to sleep. If I wasn't sleeping with my nana Fagan, I'd be sleeping on the couch. Traumatic days, man. So as you can see, these houses, if I remember rightly, they were in the middle of being built around that time. I forget the kind of like the linear time of it all, but that is where me and Joe Allen used to go to Cubs, as he'll tell you. So I was never a Cub, I was never a Scout, I was only a Cub. But we went away with the Cubs to something Valley. It was like where you went away for the weekend, like an adventure with the Cubs. Oh god, it was just incredible. When as a kid, finding the swings to swing over rivers and all kinds of things. It's kind of like a boot camp in a way. But I'll tell you about that. I don't know whether he remembers. He probably will. But let me take you. And there's no access now here, but there used to be access to up here. These houses weren't here. There used to be, where this wooden fence is, a dirt track leading all the way up. And where the houses are now, there was kind of sort of like lockups, like warehouses and stuff. That's when I met and named the Alsatian Rex. Basically, it was a junkyard dog that used to protect the business, but I befriended it as a kid. I used to feed it and on all kinds of things. So I'd go up the dirt track, and once you got to the end of the dirt track, there'd be like hills. They really kind of like uneven hills, and that would lead you to the back of Joe Allen's if you went to the left, and the vicarage. So what I'll do is I'm going to stop the tape. It's going to be about a 5-minute walk, but I've got to save the gigabytes on this because lots to see today. I didn't go to the bowling green, but what I will do is I'll show you up Archer Park where I used to play and all the rest of it, and then I'll come back down via that way.